The other day, I made the mistake of feeling confident that I could talk to my parents and tell them the stuff that I had learned about Jesus. And I convinced myself that I could keep it on track and that it would go fine. It didn't. It got switched around to how horrible Trump is and all the horrible things he's doing. Um, my dad had even asked about the Alex Preddy situation. He had said, there's people saying that he shouldn't have been there, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Then they both started in on people are allowed to protest. I told them that you can't protest somebody doing their job, and they were like, you can protest anything, and I was like, that's harassment. And they were like, what about following them around in their car? I'm like, that's stalking. These are crimes. I wasn't trying to insult them. I had found this video that I thought was really funny, and it it reminded me of talking to them, and that's so I was like, I don't want you guys to take offense to this. This is what it's like talking to anybody lately when you're not completely against Donald Trump. I was like laughing along to it, and they both just sat there really silent. And I didn't really think much of it, but then when I saw this Stephen Colbert, what he did like that night, I'm so glad that I got to show them that video, because once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Okay, this new Epstein email is kind of crazy. Look at this. Bill Gates was planning pandemic simulations with Epstein in 2017.
Yeah, did you see the part about Trump and underage girls?
Yeah, those are old allegations already discredited, zero evidence.
He did it.
Okay, whatever. Check this out. An email refers to the founder of TMZ as a good friend who could help with media coverage. A pattern was controlling the narrative to media. Not that this is something new, but it's
Yeah,
been a
that's nice,
while.
but Trump is in the files.
I thought we already settled that with the facts, but
Trump is in the files.
Epstein had exchanges on trans children and how to normalize it. This guy wasn't just trafficking girls. He was in talks to push gender ideology.
Don't care. Trump is in the files.
Epstein sent an email saying Ghislaine Maxwell's father got killed after trying to blackmail Israeli intelligence. Trump, in an email to someone, Epstein said, I represent the Rothschilds.
Trump is in the files.
Epstein lived in the Vatican for a while, giving design direction.
Trump.
He was working to overthrow Putin.
Trump is in the files.
He's literally in a picture with boxes containing CIA documents.
Trump.
Okay, there are emails about murders staged as suicides, government cover-ups, money laundering, a black market of sex trade, presidents and prime ministers all over the world, Mossad, CIA. Epstein ran at the top of global power. He had influence there. These are things to be looked at. And let's be honest, you didn't care or ask for these files when Joe Biden was president and when he had them. And now, you suddenly care about the children and the victims, and the only name that's been totally vindicated here, yet you're trying very hard to weaponize these files against, is Trump. Exactly.
It wasn't about changing their minds or convincing them of anything. I don't want to make anybody feel stupid. It's about recognizing a pattern. Once you've seen how conversations now get reduced to repeating Donald Trump's name instead of actually engaging with facts, timelines, or documents, you can't fully unsee it. And when you notice that same pattern playing out later on TV, it hits different. The facts didn't change between the video and the show. Only the framing did. And that's why I'm glad they saw the contrast for themselves. Not to tell them what to think, but to show how narratives get shaped depending on who's in office and what's politically useful at the moment. Awareness doesn't force agreement. It just makes us more careful consumers of what we're being shown.